All right, let's get over to Jed Castles. Jed, I know we have a lot of pictures. There's one from the tornado outbreak.
Yes, so we're getting some of these videos coming in just off of these Ring doorbells. It's amazing how effective those Ring doorbell cameras can be to chase tornadoes. Check this out. This is down in Hobart. This is where this video is. Look at the size of that tornado as that lightning's flashing. You see it off the distance. Very, very eerie to know that's in your backyard as that's coming toward you. This was going on down in Hobart. That tornado, very large, did some damage down there. We're talking about that. And also the big tornado in Cheyenne doing damage there. And also when those tornadoes came into the metro area, at one point we had 6 warnings all at one time as that was coming through. So you don't see that very often, even in the month of May, to have that many tornado warnings, and it's just February. That's how significant this wind event and tornado event has been. Let's show you the big picture, show you what this storm looked like as it was beginning to enter Oklahoma. There's the line of storms right there. I'm going to throw in on the storm reports across New Mexico, into the Texas Panhandle. High wind warnings were going on out there behind that line of storms that rolled on through, and then it became a wind damage report. And across Oklahoma, lots of wind damage with gusts up or above 60, 70, 80 miles per hour. Even had one wind gust down near the Hollis area close to 111 miles per hour. That storm line is out of here, but boy, what a big blow it has caused the state with multiple tornadoes, a lot of them coming from the southwest and then riding right up into the central part of the state. You can see one up near Cherokee, the one over near Cheyenne, with multiple tornadoes here right in the central portions of the state. Again, there's a big wind event for most of Oklahoma. Those shades of purple, the brighter they are, the higher the winds. You can see across southern into western parts of the state, there were some gusts 60, 70, 70 plus miles per hour, some up near 80 miles per hour. Here in the metro area, highest wind gust at the airport was 59 miles per hour. El Reno 51, but did have a gust of 68 around Hinton. There's Fort Cobb at 66. You look at southwest Oklahoma, Duncan 76, over near Sulphur close to 70. Southwest Oklahoma, Granfield, Tipton both at 69, and there's a Hobart wind of 77, 78 in Eric, and 75 in Hollis. So you get a wind gust up above 70 miles per hour. That can bring down smaller trees, and even some bigger trees can get tipped over a bit, and breaks a lot of branches and definitely knocks down power lines and causes all kind of issues there. I want to focus in on this tornado. I know there's been a lot of attention on the tornado that hit Norman. Kind of started right about I-35 and Highway 9. Right about there is where that tornado really got its act together and then lifted up and lifted northeastward right across Stella, right just on the north sides of Twin Lakes and Lake Thunderbird area up toward Dale, and it came on the north sides of Shawnee as it lifted northward, finally weakened there close to Meeker. But that was a wild event there. And there's the damage path from that, from near Lloyd Noble just to a little bit east of the campus. So right there along the highway there, Highway 77, and then lifted up again across Lake Thunderbird up towards Stella, and along that path, that is a debris path. So anywhere this line is here, we had some kind of damage, and especially at the beginning of it, the damage that we had from that was quite significant, as the pictures are showing here this morning. Also had some good rain out of this. Rainfall totals highest up along the Oklahoma-Kansas border. Some areas close to an inch there. Most locations, as you see, picked up a quarter to half an inch of rain that got the heavier storms from yesterday. We're 50 right now. West winds at 24 miles per hour. A lot of sunshine on the way today. We'll start cool in the upper 40s, but should rebound close to 70 in here this afternoon. So you go this afternoon, it's going to feel great. As a matter of fact, we'll have a UV index today of a 5, which is considered moderate. So if you're outside, you're not in that sun long enough, you can get a sunburn, believe it or not. So we're starting to see the season starting to change out of winter towards spring. And it should be a pretty nice looking day here coming up for today. 40s, 50s cover Oklahoma right now. Looking at the winds, still up 15, 30 miles per hour, kind of a ribbon of higher winds from Altus to Oklahoma City, Stillwater to just north of Tulsa. So the winds are up now, but they're expected to weaken as the storm system shifts away from us. Quieter pattern and some nice temperatures coming up tomorrow on into Wednesday, out in advance of this next storm that'll roll in. Watch what it does. It comes across heading into late Wednesday and Thursday, comes across, brings some rain. may bring a little bit of snow as well as that comes up across Oklahoma. So we're still watching a little wintertime air possible headed toward late week. Okay, some 60s, low 70s all the way today. We'll be back up in the 60s and some 70s again for tomorrow. I think you'll like your temperatures the next couple of days. We'll climb in the 70s into your Tuesday. March begins with 62. Here comes that rain. You get a little mix of some snow possible at the end of that event. Then that moves out. We'll see some warmer temperatures heading into next week.